This discovery changed the course of human history, and today you'll find out why. Hidden under centuries of dust and forgotten by traditional archaeology, these discoveries challenge everything we thought we knew about our ancestors. Ancient technologies that shouldn't have existed, civilizations with knowledge that rivals our own, and artifacts that defy logical explanation. What you're about to read will shake your understanding of human history forever. Join us and let's go. Number 12. Japanese Mermaid Mummy. Within a private Japanese archive sits one of the world's strangest specimens, a mummified creature displaying human torso features seamlessly connected to a fish-like tail, preserved with disturbing anatomical accuracy. The mermaid mummy, housed in an ornate wooden box, shows realistic bone structure, human-like teeth, and internal organs visible through scanning technology, eliminating simple hoax possibilities. Japanese folklore attributes supernatural powers to such creatures, believing they bring either tremendous fortune or devastating disasters, depending on circumstances surrounding their discovery and treatment. Scientific analysis reveals the specimen's construction involves genuine organic materials rather than artificial components, though determining species origin remains challenging due to preservation methods and age. The creature's proportions and anatomical details suggest either unknown species, genetic anomaly, or sophisticated preservation techniques creating lifelike appearances in constructed specimens. Traditional Japanese medicine historically valued mermaid remains for healing properties and longevity treatments, leading to elaborate preservation efforts and ceremonial care spanning generations. The mummy's facial features display distinctly human characteristics, including recognizable bone structure, eye sockets, and dental formations consistent with human anatomy rather than marine species. Some researchers propose the specimen represents extinct aquatic humanoid species, possibly surviving populations from prehistoric periods when sea levels and coastal environments differed dramatically. Number 11. Chinese world maps before Columbus. Hidden in Venetian libraries, the Shengo map allegedly copied from Chinese originals shows complete world geography, including North and South America decades before Columbus sailed, suggesting Chinese. Explorers mapped the globe during the early 14th century. Admiral Zheng He commanded massive fleets with ships larger than anything Europeans possessed, potentially reaching American continents through Pacific navigation routes unknown to Western historians. The map's geographical accuracy includes continental outlines, coastlines, and geographical features that European explorers wouldn't document for centuries, indicating advanced cartographic knowledge and global exploration capabilities. Chinese naval technology during the Ming Dynasty included magnetic compasses, waterproof compartments, and ships capable of oceanic voyages surpassing European vessels in size and sophistication. Historical records describe Zheng He's treasure, fleets visiting Southeast Asia, India, the Middle East, and possibly beyond, carrying advanced navigation instruments and astronomical knowledge. If authentic, the map proves Columbus followed existing knowledge rather than discovering unknown lands, fundamentally changing the narrative of global exploration and cultural contact. Critics argue the map represents later forgeries or speculative geography, but supporters highlight its precise geographical details and consistency with Chinese navigation capabilities. I have a question for you. First, I would like to say that it is possible to follow the greatest curiosities of our world every day, but to do so, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, are you already subscribed? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Also, take the opportunity to like the video so YouTube will recommend more videos from our channel, so leave your like right now. And now that you have done that, let's go. Number 10. Ecuadorian giant remains. In Ecuador's Loja province, cave discoveries during the 1960s revealed human skeletal remains with proportions suggesting individuals over 2 meters tall, including enormous femur bones, oversized skull fragments, and rib structures beyond normal human anatomy. Local indigenous populations maintain oral traditions describing ancient giant races predating modern civilizations, treating these beings with respect and caution in cultural narratives passed through generations. The bone discoveries underwent documentation and photography before mysterious removal from public access, suggesting institutional suppression or protective custody, preventing further research and analysis. Archaeological context indicates the remains existed within natural cave formations associated with pre-Columbian burial practices, eliminating modern contamination possibilities and confirming ancient origin. Similar discoveries throughout South America support theories of giant humanoid populations living alongside or before modern human settlements, possibly representing unknown human variants. The remains' proportions exceed rare gigantism cases, suggesting either systematic genetic traits within isolated populations or evidence of distinct human species variants. Regional legends describe giants as skilled builders, warriors, and knowledge keepers, possibly explaining advanced engineering techniques observed in nearby archaeological sites. Number 9. The Chimu Telephone System. Deep within Washington, D.C.'s museum storage lies a 10,000-year-old Peruvian device that looks exactly like a modern telephone. Made from gourds, rope, and hollowed tubes, this ancient communication system actually works. The Chimu civilization created this sophisticated device long before official telephone technology existed. Two receiver-like ends connect through a taut cable system, allowing clear communication across vast distances. Archaeological evidence suggests palace and temple usage, indicating deliberate engineering rather than accidental creation. The device's intentional design features precise acoustic properties that amplify and transmit sound effectively. Ancient builders understood sound wave principles that modern science only recently mastered. Some researchers theorize knowledge transfer from unknown advanced civilizations. The artifact's existence challenges linear technological progression assumptions. Similar communication systems may have existed worldwide, lost to time and natural disasters. Physical testing confirms the device's functional capabilities, eliminating coincidence theories. The Chimu possessed engineering knowledge that disappeared completely after their civilization ended. Modern recreations require advanced understanding of acoustic physics and material science. Number 8. Sardinia's Giant Tombs. Scattered across Sardinia Island, massive stone structures called Tomba dei Giganti stretch over 30 meters with entrances designed for beings twice normal human size, built by the mysterious Nuragic civilization 3,000 years ago. Local folklore insists these weren't symbolic constructions, but actual giant burial chambers, housing enormous beings who helped construct the island's strange towers and stone fortresses still standing today. The tomb's astronomical alignments with equinoxes, solstices, and lunar events indicate advanced celestial knowledge and suggest ceremonial purposes beyond simple burial, possibly serving as astronomical observatories. Residents throughout history have reported discovering massive skeletal remains within these structures, though official archaeological records remain suspiciously absent or incomplete regarding such findings. The megalithic construction requires moving stones weighing several tons using techniques that challenge assumptions about Bronze Age capabilities, suggesting advanced engineering knowledge or assistance from unknown sources. Each tomb features precise stone fitting without mortar, creating weatherproof seals lasting millennia while maintaining structural integrity through earthquakes and natural disasters. The entrance's proportions consistently exceed normal human requirements across multiple sites, indicating systematic design principles rather than random construction choices. Some tombs contain internal chambers with acoustic properties that amplify sounds and voices, suggesting ritual or ceremonial usage requiring specific sound transmission capabilities. Number 7. Scottish Clava Cairns Alignments. Near Inverness, Scotland's mysterious Clava Cairns predate the pyramids by centuries, while demonstrating astronomical precision that rivals modern observatories through perfect winter solstice alignments. These ancient stone burial chambers allow sunlight to penetrate narrow passages during December's shortest day, illuminating inner chambers with orange light lasting precisely minutes. The cairn's construction requires advanced understanding of celestial mechanics, seasonal variations, and precise mathematical calculations to achieve such accurate astronomical targeting over 4,000 years ago. Surrounding, standing stones create complex geometric patterns that some researchers believe functioned as ancient calendars, tracking lunar cycles, stellar movements, and seasonal changes for agricultural or ritual purposes. The site's eerie atmosphere and celestial connections have inspired countless myths about portals between worlds, time travel, and communication with otherworldly beings through light and sound. Archaeological evidence suggests the builders understood acoustic principles, as sounds made within the chambers create unusual resonance effects and echo patterns not found in similar structures. The cairn's positioning relative to landscape features and other ancient sites indicates systematic planning across multiple locations, suggesting coordinated construction efforts spanning generations. Some theories propose the structures served as ancient computers, using shadow patterns and light penetration to calculate complex astronomical events and predict celestial phenomena. The precision required for solstice alignments demands knowledge of Earth's axial tilt, orbital mechanics, and long-term celestial cycles that shouldn't exist in Neolithic toolkits. Number 6. Siberian copper mummies. Beneath Siberia's frozen permafrost, archaeologists discovered mummified bodies wrapped in copper sheets, preserved with startling precision for over 800 years. The Zeleny Yar burial site contained adults and children, some wearing intricate copper masks and elaborate clothing foreign to local cultures. DNA analysis reveals connections to Persian and Turkish populations, suggesting these people traveled thousands of miles or belonged to unknown migration patterns. The burial technique demonstrates advanced preservation knowledge, using antimicrobial copper properties and specific wrapping methods that prevented decomposition. Bodies retained hair, eyelashes, and skin texture with museum-quality preservation surpassing Egyptian mummification techniques. One child mummy, wrapped in reindeer skin, bark, and copper cocoon, shows deliberate preservation methodology rather than accidental freezing. The burial goods include weapons, jewelry, and tools indicating a wealthy, sophisticated society with trade connections spanning continents. No written records exist explaining their presence in this remote Siberian location or their advanced preservation techniques. The copper masks display artistic styles unknown in surrounding archaeological contexts, suggesting unique cultural development. Permafrost conditions alone cannot account for the exceptional preservation quality achieved through intentional chemical processes. Number 5. Roman self-healing concrete. Roman structures built 2,000 years ago remain stronger than modern constructions, with aqueducts, harbors, and buildings still functioning perfectly while contemporary concrete crumbles within decades. The secret lies in their self-healing concrete formula containing lime clasts that react with water, automatically sealing cracks and strengthening over time. Modern microscopic analysis reveals Roman concrete actually improves with age, developing stronger crystalline structures through natural chemical reactions. Engineers discovered the Romans deliberately incorporated volcanic ash and specific mineral combinations, creating this self-repairing material. The concrete's molecular structure responds to environmental stress by generating new binding compounds, essentially healing structural damage automatically. This ancient technology surpasses current engineering capabilities, as modern concrete lacks self-repair mechanisms and requires constant maintenance. Roman builders understood chemistry principles that contemporary science is still struggling to replicate consistently in mass production. The formula disappeared after the empire's fall, lost with the civilization that created it, demonstrating how technological knowledge can vanish completely. Archaeological evidence suggests Romans possessed advanced materials science knowledge, including metallurgy, engineering, and chemical processes beyond their supposed technological level. Their concrete's durability indicates systematic scientific understanding rather than accidental discovery, involving controlled experimentation and knowledge preservation systems. Number 4. Giant footprints in stone, embedded in 320-million-year-old granite formations across South Africa. Enormous human-like footprints measuring over 1.5 meters long display detailed toe impressions, heel angles, and anatomical proportions impossible to explain through natural geological processes. The footprints appear in solid rock formations predating human evolution by millions of years, creating temporal paradoxes that challenge conventional archaeological and geological understanding. Similar giant impressions exist in Sri Lanka, Turkey, and the United States, suggesting either global phenomena or coordinated ancient activities spanning continents and geological ages. Local populations call these God's footprints, treating them as sacred sites with cultural significance, passed down through generations of oral tradition and religious practices. Mainstream geology attributes the formations to erosion patterns and pareidolia, but this fails to explain the consistent human-like proportions and anatomical accuracy across multiple sites. The impressions show pressure patterns consistent with weight distribution from bipedal locomotion, indicating actual footsteps rather than coincidental rock formations. Some researchers propose ancient giant species or unknown human variants, supported by mythological accounts from various cultures describing enormous humanoid beings. Number 3. Carroll's Ancient Civilization. Peru's Carral represents one of Earth's oldest cities, radiocarbon dated to 5,000 years, with possible evidence extending to 10,000 years, predating Egyptian pyramids and Stonehenge while displaying advanced urban planning and architectural sophistication. The city features pyramidal structures, residential areas, ceremonial plazas, and complex irrigation systems, indicating systematic knowledge of engineering, astronomy, and social organization beyond expected capabilities for its time period. Carroll's peaceful nature distinguishes it from contemporaneous civilizations, lacking defensive walls, weapons, or warfare evidence while thriving through trade, agriculture, and cultural development. The pyramids incorporate acoustic engineering, allowing voice transmission between platforms, demonstrating advanced understanding of sound waves and architectural acoustics, requiring sophisticated mathematical knowledge. Astronomical alignments throughout the city indicate advanced knowledge of celestial mechanics, seasonal cycles, and mathematical calculations necessary for precise architectural positioning relative to star movements. The civilization utilized quipu, knotted cord systems for data recording, suggesting complex information management and possibly mathematical notation systems predating written language development. Archaeological evidence indicates Carral's inhabitants possessed metallurgy, textile production, and agricultural techniques surpassing other civilizations of comparable age, demonstrating systematic knowledge accumulation and preservation. The city's sudden abandonment remains unexplained, with no evidence of disaster, invasion, or gradual decline, suggesting mysterious circumstances surrounding the civilization's disappearance from historical records. Number 2. Dighton Rocks Mysterious Messages. Along Massachusetts' Taunton River lies a 40-ton boulder covered in cryptic symbols that have baffled researchers for over 300 years. Dighton Rock displays hundreds of markings including lines, arrows, humanoid figures, spirals, and what appear to be ancient alphabets from multiple cultures. The carvings don't match any known Native American writing systems, yet some researchers detect Norse runes, Phoenician scripts, or even Asian characters carved into the stone surface. Theories range from Viking explorers marking their territory to Phoenician traders leaving navigation records, but none explain the symbol combinations or their precise meaning. The rock's river location suggests intentional placement for communication purposes, possibly serving as a message board for ancient travelers crossing the Atlantic centuries before Columbus. Some symbols resemble astronomical markers or celestial calendars, indicating advanced knowledge of star movements and seasonal cycles requiring sophisticated mathematical understanding. The carving techniques display consistent depth and style, suggesting single-period creation rather than accumulated markings over centuries, implying coordinated effort by organized groups. Modern analysis reveals tool marks inconsistent with known Native American techniques, supporting theories of foreign influence or unknown technological capabilities. Number 1. Mohenjo-Daro's nuclear destruction. Pakistan's ancient city Mohenjo-Daro showcases urban planning that surpasses many modern cities, featuring advanced grid systems, multi-story buildings, and sophisticated sewage networks dating back 4,000 years. Archaeological excavations reveal a disturbing pattern of sudden destruction, with human remains scattered throughout streets, some found holding hands as if facing imminent catastrophe. The city's ruins display extreme heat damage unlike anything natural disasters could produce. Bricks melted into glass-like substances, sand transformed into crystalline structures, and building materials fused together at temperatures exceeding normal fire capabilities. These heat signatures match nuclear explosion aftermath patterns observed in modern atomic testing sites. Mainstream archaeology struggles to explain the thermal evidence, while alternative researchers propose advanced energy weapons destroyed the city. The destruction pattern suggests instantaneous annihilation rather than gradual decline through warfare or natural causes. Radioactive traces discovered in surrounding soil support theories of atomic-level destruction occurring in ancient times. Similar heat-damaged cities exist across the ancient world, indicating a possible global catastrophe or advanced warfare. The Indus Valley Civilization possessed remarkable engineering knowledge before their sudden disappearance from historical records. Evidence suggests they understood metallurgy, urban planning, and possibly energy manipulation beyond current historical timelines. No conventional weapons of their era could produce such devastating thermal effects on building materials. Are you seeing this video that is appearing on the screen? Click on it, because I have set it aside especially for you to watch. If you liked this video, I'm sure you'll like our recommendation. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.